What's up, my faithful minions? This is Master Maniac, and I am back for another episode of Age of Engineering. Today I have a plan. This crapo here, all of this is gonna change. I don't like these chests. They're ugly, and there's a lot of crap in them that can be stored more efficiently, like this dirt that I have just unnecessary amounts of. Um, we're gonna do that with storage drawers. And I want to get some compacting drawers for, well, pretty much all of this stuff here. Compacting drawers are very, very useful, and I'm going to need some of these things. But in order to get into compacting drawers, let me look at that. So we need dense obsidian plates. We need reinforced chests, which is reinforced stone plus reinforced iron blocks. So we need 4 reinforced iron blocks, which is 27 reinforced iron ingots, which normally would be made like this. That's a little expensive. Or we could get the stone separator and get 4 per iron ore, and that's actually pretty easy to make. So let's look at this. We need 2 power cubes, which is going to be 2 compressed coal balls, 6 cobblestone, and a block de la redstone. Well, just so turns out, actually, we're going to need to make 2 of those. Just so turns out, I've made some of these things beforehand because being prepared is nice. So we come here, we look at those and that, and this, and we need to make 2 of these. That's just stone separator. Now I need the reinforced stone and the reinforced iron, which means I need my calculator. And I need... what do I need? I need wood. Yes. Jungle wood'll work. So in my calculator, I think I need 2 recipes worth of that. And then iron ingot. A reinforced stone and an iron. There we go. Now back to this guy. And we have a stone separator. Good. Good. I'm just gonna stick this guy... actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna stick that guy right there. I have a better idea. Tell you what, I'll be right back once I'm ready for that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I went ahead and dug up some stuff and got the stone separator set up over here. So now I'm going to put a chest here. And let's see if I can line this up where I can get it. Yeah, there we go. And then on top here, I'm going to put another hopper with a chest on top. Looks kind of ugly, but basically I'm just going to drop stuff in here to be converted. And it occurs to me that that can now be covered. Ooh. That makes the wires look weird. Okay. So now that I've got that done, let's have a look. I've got in one of these chests, here we go, stack of iron. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this in here and have it processing in the background whilst we prepare for the other things that we need to do. Ta-da! You should be going... you're keeping up on power. This is going to take about 8 bajillion years. By the way, I built up the original interior. I also made a bunch of solar panels. And now that we have that greenhouse going and this is on a server, I can afford to keep this generator stocked up so I can handle the power concerns for pretty much anything here. So, now that we have the stone separator going, let's look at compacting drawers again. So, pistons, those are easy. The dense obsidian plates, that's going to be a little more difficult. So I can compress obsidian plates. That's the only way to get them. Or I can use a block cutting machine instead of a regular compressor with obsidian blah, 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 blah. Peanut butter words. So I can use the compressor to do obsidian plates individually, or I can just block cutting machine the obsidian. Think I'm going to do the block cutting machine thing. So that actually looks really, really easy, and it's power tier 1. So yeah, now that we have the blast furnace downstairs, I really don't see myself using this all that much. So I'm going to go ahead and poppity those off, and break it, and break it, and break it. Thank you. And break it. Thank you. Awesome. So now we have this great big ugly hole in our wall, which is perfect. I love those. For now, just gonna dump these guys in here, dump these guys in here, shouldn't need them. So let's look at what it takes to get a block cutting machine. So we need one, no, not that kind of circuit. I need one circuit, so that's 6 copper cables, an iron plate. Okay, that's not so bad. Electric motor, which is 10 item casings and 2 coils. I've already got 1 coil. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and get these rolling out, or extruding out. What else do I need? A basic machine casing. I have iron over here. Bunches of iron. I went on a mining session. This is going to take a moment. What else do I need? I need tin, so there you are. I think I only need 2. I only need 1. You go back. No. You, damn it. There we go. I don't need those universal fluid cells. That's for sure. Put those away. Definitely don't need these things. Is that all? Is that all of the things I don't need? Okay. So we got those, and then we'll hammer out these. Do I have any more of those? I think I might, somewhere. Not 100%. Certainly appears that I do not. Okay. So let's see, I need 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to need to extrude one more copper. Tell you what, I'm going to make the intermediates for this off camera, and we will be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I think we're... oh no. We are ready to craft the block cutting machine. So that's easy enough. Go ahead and stick this guy right here. Don't worry, I'll fix this hole in a little bit. So cutting machine blade 2 weak are missing. I can fix that. So I need 1 iron and 8 diamondium. Iron and diamondium. And I should be able to, yeah, just pop that dude in there. Now let's see, I've got a bunch of obsidian here. Somewhere. Alright. Actually, I should take the full stack, shouldn't I? No. You go back. You come here. So let's see, how long does it take? Oh, that's not bad at all. And that's going to make 9 plates per. It should, in theory. So, a full stack of obsidian will get me, should get me, actually a full stack of compressed plates. Okay, cool. Are you losing on power? Oh, doesn't seem to be so. And how are you doing? Excuse me? Are you not able to... Are you not able to suckle out items? Well, that's a bummer. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to babysit this for a moment, but that's no huge problem. Eh. I threw away all my dirt. That's okay. I'll catch up with you guys in a moment once I have the all the things necessary to start working on these compacting drawers. There we go. I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and after waiting what seemed like forever to get all this obsidian chopped up, I do have the dense obsidian plates. So let's go ahead and start crafting. I'm going to start actually with this chest transporter, because I need to move all of these. Oh god, and this is going to be an ordeal. Great. Okay. Well, I need to move all of this stuff, which I can do later, honestly. Compacting. I forgot that gave you slowness. So I should be able to, yeah, make 14 of those. And then I need some smooth stone, which I'm pretty sure I've got around here somewhere. There we go. Went ahead and made some pistons up. The recipe hasn't changed or anything. It's still vanilla. So, should be good to go for this. Awesome. The reason I want 14 of those is because the gap here is 7 wide. So I figure 2 rows would be sufficient. And if it's not, I can always add more later. So, I guess I will catch up with you guys in a moment once I get these chests and stuff moved. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with all this crap out of the way, it's time to place down some of these compacting drawers, and I'm just gonna shove them over here just like this. Nothing too terrible, and honestly, they're not as expensive as I'd expected. You know, given what they are. Upon first look at the recipe, it's sort of intimidating, but it doesn't really have to be. Let's see, gold can go here, and iron can go here. Now I'm going to need to make a key for this. Tin can go there. Silver can go there. Lead. So on and so forth. So you see, anybody who's unfamiliar with this mod, you can see it gives you access to all of the block and nugget and ingot forms. If I hit shift here, yeah. So you can see exactly what I've got stored up of everything, and I've got a bunch more metals over there that I can put away. Basically anything that has either a 2x2 crafting recipe in both directions for its components or a 3x3 recipe, it will automatically do this. So you can see I even get the tiny piles of redstone, just like the ones you use in Super Circuit Maker, which I'm sure is a mod we will play with later on down the line. Copper. It's another one. Let's see, what else do I have in here that I want to store like that? Steel might be a good one. as well as aluminum. Now here is the moment of truth. Does it or dictionary this? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's another thing. If you need to convert between two different or dictionary versions of the same item, storage drawers is your way to do it. I mean, I can see myself using steel often enough to use that. So let's go ahead and do one for steel. And let's look over here, see if there's anything I've missed. Pretty sure I've got tin. I know I've got nickel. I'm gonna want a bunch of osmium at some point. I really don't think cobalt and ardite really warrant that, though. I mean, I could have one for cobble. That wouldn't be an altogether terrible idea. But I don't think it's the best idea either. No, I know. You know what? Coal. Coal's a good choice to put in there. I know I've got a bunch of it somewhere. There's 3 more stacks. There's a little more. I know I've got stacks upon stacks of coal sitting somewhere. Well, maybe it's not as much as I'd hoped. But that's okay. Go ahead and stick these guys in here, and now we've got all of this stuff. So I need a key, just a regular drawer key, which means I need one of these, which means I need sticks around a basic drawer. I'm going to need those. And I'm going to need some wood. I'm not going to want to make these jungle drawers, though. I mean, I'm fine with using jungle wood for regular crafting and such, but I don't think they'd look right in here. Here we go. So let's go ahead and make some of that. Oh no, wait. And we will make a basic drawer, which we can then wrap with the sticks. Good job. Then 1, 1, 2. And we can make the drawer key. So what the drawer key does, basically if I remove, like if I were to remove all the coal, you see how that goes away? Well, go ahead and stick the coal back in there. These drawer keys will lock it so that that is the only thing that can ever go in this drawer until I unlock it like that. So now, if I were to take all the coal out, it doesn't do nothing. It stays there. And that is one of the best features of this, is the ability to handle your inventories in a very smart manner. Now there is also a drawer controller, but it's really expensive. It costs one of these, and these we're not going to get for quite some time. So that's something I got to keep in mind, but I think I'm going to add probably 3 rows of regular drawers. So what's that, 21? How many chests do I have? Just convert all this into chests. And then all of that into wood. Oh no, there they are. Okay. 20. 1. There we go. Should also keep in mind that these storage drawers are directional based on where you click, not based on where you're standing in relation to them. So the back will always be against the block you place them against, unless you're placing them straight on the floor, in which case I'm actually not sure. But also something else to demonstrate. You can just straight up lock the drawers with nothing in them. And then when the time comes that you decide you need to stick something in there, boom, and now it's locked on it. Sounds like a good plan to me. Now I'm going to go about getting a bunch of my stuff in these drawers, and I'll catch up with you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and I put a bunch of stuff in here. I don't think there's anything else that I really have in bulk that I would like to store like that. At least not that I can think of right off the bat. I mean, I would like some blaze rods, and creating a blaze spawner is indeed an option. But we'll have to worry about that in another episode. So, between cuts here, I went ahead and made all the stuff to creatify some storage crates. 6 in total. It now occurs to me that this wall is only 5 blocks wide, and that infuriates me mildly. But basically we're going to use these storage crates along this wall, and it's mostly because they're huge, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 9 by 13. And I'm pretty sure I've emptied enough stuff out of these chests to probably fit everything else I have into these crates. So that's good. You guys can see what I've already shoved up here. These resonating crystals and the red garnets might change, as well as these. But those are things that I know I'm going to need a lot of later. I went ahead and planted a rose bush out here because, well, I get bones for free, and all you have to do is bone meal one of these to duplicate it. That's a bug that hasn't been fixed yet. So, red dye is going to be a thing that I'm going to need a lot of. At least when it comes to empowering, which we've got a ways to go before we get there. Other than that, I mean, I think that's about it for this episode. I can't really think of much else that I'd like to do. Oh, something that I've been meaning to talk to you guys about before I forget. Let me get some of my tools out here. I think that's all of them. So between episodes, a couple episodes back, I made this shuriken, which is unbreakable, but it's got relatively decent damage. It can take out any normal mob in 4 hits, and, well, it's a projectile. They've got some range on them. So it's really nice, and I made that with demon steel, bone, and 2 paper. 2 paper knife blades, I think. And the way I got them to be unbreakable, the 2 paper added 2 additional modifiers to this, right? So I used some obsidian to make some of these. For every one of these you add as a modifier, you get a 20% less durability usage whenever you use your tool for whatever. So I've been using that for combat a lot, and this less. You know, I pretty much use this for hunting down food. And actually, I can change that to looting 3 now. I'm pretty sure I have enough lapis. I also made this hammer. And this hammer is made with a paper rod, a paper plate, a sponge plate, and a cobalt head. So this thing is not made to do damage, although it can. It also is absolutely adorable. But basically, Sponge gives it innate Silk Touch without having to consume a modifier, and that's like great. See if I can find a mob here. Basically, D-Man really wanted something Silk Touch that he could go mining with for a long time, so he went and took down an ocean monument. Uh, Not like mined it out, but he killed the Elder Guardians and stuff, and he gave me some of the sponge from it, and that's where this comes from. It squeaks. I didn't know that it actually does that. It doesn't hurt the mobs. You can see up there at the top his health is not changing. They behave like they got hurt. Apparently, if you attack an undead creature with it, though, it still does damage because it's a hammer. And hammers, I guess, have built-in smite. So that's pretty nice. Let's see. What other tools do I have? I think we talked about the lumber axe. I'm pretty sure we talked about the excavator. So pretty much I use this along with my bags while I'm mining because it doesn't have a terrible mining speed. Let me go ahead and hit F7. Get the light pulled up. Like, yeah, it looks kind of slow, but it's really not bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these guys. What is that? Oh my god, I made entirely too many wood casings. Okay. Well, I've got those for later. I don't know why I made that many. It's not like they're expensive though. But yeah, this hammer is like my new favorite thing. And then I don't have to waste durability on things that don't need to be fortuned, like most of the ores. And yeah, I think that about wraps it up for this episode. So if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Y'all take it easy.